Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. This vlog is kind of encompassing my week of being outside in the mornings. My daughter had a horse camp that she was volunteering at, and had a great time, but it's a 30 to 45-minute drive, and I didn't want to drive back and forth and waste gas when I could just sit in the vehicle and read. So that's what I did most of the week. You will notice, other than the dog rolling around in the background, you will notice that some of the videos are going to be a little foggy. Unfortunately, that is because humidity was so high here that very often my first video after driving out, the camera was trying to adjust from the air conditioned to the not air conditioned. So it has some of that fogging, and I apologize. And if that's a deal breaker for you, I understand. My feelings will not be hurt if you do not continue watching because of that. I will let you see how our week went, and I'll check back in at the end. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barn Diaries Camp Edition. This is the first of the 2 weeks that they have of camp. This one's now, and the next one's in August. But I am not only at the barn from 9 to 1 this week. Today I'm in the truck. And so instead of dealing with my husband's back seat being full of his work stuff, which is totally understandable, it's a work truck, but he needed the van today, so instead of fighting and unloading it and then having to reload it again tonight, I just went ahead and I brought my yoga mat and a blanket, and I'm just gonna chill in the bed of the truck, and hopefully it doesn't rain. If it rains, I'm in trouble. In trouble's the wrong word, but it means I'll sit in the van or in the truck and be a little crowded, or go into the barn, into the tack room, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I do know that right now there are 2 other littles here other than my kiddo, and they are gonna do some crafts today and some different stuff along with horse stuff. Right now they're feeding horses, which can be fun for them. I have V.E. Schwab's Vengeful that I'm reading right now, and I'm near the beginning of it. Just started last night and got a little read, but today I will probably get a lot more read. So I am going to do my thing, and I will talk with you later. 100 pages into Vengeful. Actually, I'm going to set the phone right there. I'm really enjoying it. It's requires less world building than Villains did. Because we already know the characters, we kind of know the setup. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. And we get a lot more... We're getting a lot more of Sid's perspective, which is fun as well. Sid is current day, or I guess 4 weeks ago, is 18 now, but still looks like she's 10. And we kind of have these flashbacks to shortly after the events in Villains, and we have flashbacks to kind of give you the background of what's going on at this moment. So it is 5 years into the future from Villains, and so I'm really enjoying this and having a lot of fun with it. So I am going to keep reading, and what is that? Chapter 16. So that's just kind of an update for now, and it is really warm out here. But no signs of rain as of yet. Let's see what the weather app says. It's saying 12 for rain, or a chance of rain at 12. So if it will just hold off, that would be really, really nice. Because the less time I have to stay cooped up in the truck, the better for me. So I'm going to go back to my reading and just kind of enjoying nature and everything going on. I have had a visit from the campers, the tiny campers, to see what I was doing. And so, anyway, I'm going to go back to reading and enjoying what this is. Talk to you soon. Hello everyone. So it is Wednesday. We are at the barn again. My daughter said she wanted to stay longer today. And we'll see how that goes. But to allow myself compensation for that, I brought the blow-up mattress and blew it up and threw it here in the back of the van, pushed the seats forward, did all what they do, so that now I can relax in a little bit of comfort and better enjoy the heat and everything else that is our area in the summertime. It is already, let's see if I can figure out. It is 79 degrees currently. It's supposed to get to 94 is what this is saying. And it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a hot day. Okay, so my phone actually says that it's 83 right now and feels like 88. So yeah, it's a bit warm. But I have water, I have another big bottle of water to fill up, and I have ice pops and all that fun stuff. So I should stay hydrated. I don't have to worry about the sun today since I am in the back of the van. And the only spot I had to worry about, you can see I took and put a old gross sheet there that can block some of the sun. so I don't have to worry about sunburn today, just the bugs. And knock on wood, so far they aren't too bad. So I'm gonna get to reading and I will check in later. Everyone, so I am 350 pages in to Vengeful, the last part of this book, and it is just after 12 o'clock, so I'm gonna actually eat my salad today. Yesterday I just didn't think things through, and I sat reading and napping, and never ate, and it's hard to eat a salad while you drive. So I'm gonna go on ahead and eat my salad now, and then in about an hour, when my kiddo is done with her camp stuff and gets everything cleaned up, I'll find out what we're gonna do from there. So, sorry, I'm seeing all kinds of things. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm gonna eat and then continue reading. I'll check in later. Oh, and now it's 1 o'clock. I am page 421, and it's time to pack up. So, it's gonna feel real nice to turn the AC on the car, because it feels like 96, 97 degrees out here. While the air temp is actually like 91, 92. But it's hot, it feels hot, and I'm ready to cool off. So we are home. It is 3 o'clock and I have finished Vengeful. I think I liked it better than Vicious. And here's why. There wasn't all the world building that was needed in this one, because it was already built. And so when we jump into it, you kind of know what you're expecting, and you kind of know how things so you can jump into the plot of it so much faster. It was a little jarring at first to have that 5-year jump, but Schwab did an amazing job at really bringing us into the story, catching us up through these time jumps. And the ending, oh my goodness. Now I just have to wait for the third one to come out. The next one is Victorious. And who knows when it's coming out. There's not really a release date set, but I am honestly surprised that some people didn't see it coming. Now granted, it's been, 5-7 years since the last one. Let's see. Vengeful came out in 2018, so it's been 5 years. Yeah, this year will be 5 years since it came out, but then again, there was also a 5-year 5 years of writing time between Vicious and Vengeful. So I am looking forward. I am looking forward to Victorious when it does come out. And it's going to be a ride. I'm very curious to see where Schwab goes from here with the things she set up at the end of Vengeful. But now that that one is done, I am going, let me get the title, to start A Touch of Ruin by Scarlett St. Clair. This is the second in the Hades and Persephone retelling. I really enjoyed the first one last month, and so I'm looking forward to this next one. And I say that as I yawn and everything else, so it may very well be that instead of much reading getting done, a nap is in my future. I don't know why, but being out in the heat just really has drained me the last 2 days, and we have 2 more to go. So I'm gonna pull up A Touch of Ruin on my Kindle, and I'm gonna get reading. Hello everyone, so I'm back at the barn. It is Thursday. Currently it is 84 degrees outside, but feels like 90. And I'm just noticing I have to turn off my lights. So it's gonna be a hot one. I am set up in the van though. And I am ready for some chill time. Kicking off my socks because it's too warm for that nonsense. But I have my book. I am reading A Touch of Ruin. The Persephone and Hades retelling. I read 4 pages of it yesterday, which is fine. So today I'm gonna get a lot more of it read and go from there. But I'm gonna try not to die of heat stroke. So I've got my water, I've got some fruit, and I even have some popsicles if I need them. So I'm gonna get reading and I will check in later.
So who is in charge of setting up grain today? Maeve and Remy, you guys want to make some grain, or are you gonna go play bubble?
What you think, Fly? Or honey?
They're all waiting on their breakfast. Libby, you can put those all in the wheelbarrow if you want, so you can mix. So after we put the alfalfa in, we're gonna put the sweet potatoes and the carrots on each side. Everybody's gonna watch a horse.
Hi, buddy.
So whatever horse you feed, you're gonna watch.
Hi, buddy.
Who likes which
Hi.
better.
No? Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
As you eating breakfast, Rody? Fly, snuff. Is it almost breakfast time? You're waiting for the girls.
Remy and Maeve, do you want to come pick a feed pan?
Hey, baby. No? Okay. Okay. I'll have to pet you.
Do you two want to do ready?
How those bugs getting you? Nice bugs are getting honey, huh? Oh. Fly, baby. What you doing? That grass good. Oop. Don't touch the wire, cat. You checking on your baby, Snuff? Hi, babes. I know, it's almost breakfast time. Huh? Almost breakfast time. They're fixing it. Here it comes. It's a coming.
The baby's probably gonna come over here and eat her.
Yeah.
Get flies next. She's gonna start eating stuff.
Go, 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 go. Get flies.
That's honey.
No.
We're gonna do her in a minute.
Oh, which one did Fly eat?
So, fly ate the carrots. Snuff ate the sweet.
Yeah.
Put her down for a second and then we'll do it.
Oh, Snuff is eating both.
Now Snuff's eating the carrot, right?
She likes both of them.
But the question is what she liked more. Because she'll eat the one she likes most first.
So, probably the
Fly, baby. No. There we go.
So she can come on.
Thank you, Brody.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So Rhodey's over here. Rhodey's over here.
Babe, grab one handle. Let me grab the other.
What about flies?
I see honey. Let's bring hers over here, guys.
You gave the carrot first. So Maven, Rennie, call honey over. All right, see which one she's gonna eat first.
Hey, honey, baby. That breakfast good? Is that breakfast good? Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Are those buggies bothering you? Kaya, are you eating grain? Silly puppy. Silly puppy.
Rhodey's gonna be so mad in a minute.
Alright, so somebody tell me something about honey. What type of
Good, shove this in his mouth.
Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday morning, the last morning of camp. We're out here with the horses, and I normally don't come down here during feed time, but I did today, and immediately after the horses are fed, they go and muck the field. And one thing that I never thought I would ever hear as a parent is kids fighting over who gets to scoop poop. Apparently, if it's huge horse turds, then it's fine, and it's fun. So they are switching out pitchforks to clean up horse poop. But so it is our last day of camp for this camp week, and then next week we have mostly off due to the holiday, and we're just gonna kind of go with it and enjoy what we can. So I am back at the van. I left my phone up here when I walked down to the field. So I wanted to come back down and see. It is currently 84 degrees. Feels like 90, and these are in Fahrenheit. So if I go, oops, let's see if I could. So 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have internet out here, so it takes my phone a few minutes. So I'll tell you what that is in Celsius in a minute. But yes, it is warm out here. So 90 degrees is 32.2 degrees Celsius. So nice and hot. And I am going to continue to sit here in the back of the van. It's a little bit cooler in the shade than in the sun. Probably a little closer to that 84, which is 28.9 degrees Celsius. So I'm just gonna chill. I am actually gonna take off my socks again. It was a little cooler without those on yesterday, but I think I have company coming. So I'm gonna read and go from there.
I'm gonna try to get her ear. But instead of just, I don't know, flicking it forward.
What, honey?
He's like, I'm getting a bath and I hate it.
You not like the bath? You not like the bath?
Oh my word, my hands are blue.
Hi, baby. Do you need some scratches? No? Okay. Horsey bath time.
You want
Horsey
to
bath time.
grab her lip, the top lip, and play with it, and it'll distract her.
Hey, hey. Boop, 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 boop.
She's like, ooh. Because she's trying to give her more to do.
Hey, hi. Hi. Oh.
Getting a bath is so nice.
Oh.
I love
You moving away?
My hands? Well, it's awesome.
it. How are my hands not so cold?
Hi, baby.
I use dark blue. I think the dark blue is really pigmented.
I use dark blue too.
You use as much as I did?
Choop-a-doop.
Probably not, but like,
Hi.
so much.
You want that? Is that what you want? You want your nose scratched? Woo. Woo. Well, I can't reach you very well. I'm on this side of the fence.
You're gonna eat me alive. She won't eat you alive.
Woo. I got a bug. Boop. everyone. So it is Friday night, about almost midnight. I am beat, but we survived camp week, so there is that. I got 2 videos out this week, and I am working on getting my vlogs together. They'll probably come out close to back next week, just because camp really took a lot out of me, but that's okay. I have a few pot stickers here with me, so I'm gonna eat those and read a little bit and then go to sleep. So I will talk with you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, or Saturday morning, whatever day it is. We just got done doing chores and everything, and now I'm just gonna kind of do what I need to do to get ready for the day. I did not wash off my makeup or anything last night. I was so tired. But I'm gonna do that now. Today, truthfully, is gonna be a mostly chill day. We aren't gonna do a whole lot, mostly because it's been a long week, and so we're gonna be a little slower today, and just enjoy the AC and all of that. I am reading A Touch of Darkness right now still. I didn't read a whole lot yesterday. I ended up helping out at the barn. Everyone was tired, and they were done by the end, and that happens with kiddos. I mean, it was 100 degrees outside most days with 100% humidity, or felt like 100 almost, but it was hot and humid and not a whole lot we could do. But they had fun, and it was only in the morning, so things weren't too horrible, but they were hot. So today, like I said, we're just gonna chill. And I'm going to read A Touch of Darkness. I'm a little unsure on this one. Not that I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's got a slightly different feel than the first one. In the first one, we had, Persephone had the challenge, and then now she has broken a promise, and so she's having to kind of rebuild trust to a certain extent, along with dealing with all of the stuff that comes with having a public relationship. Because she is dating Hades, and the gods are the essential celebrities in this book. She's having to deal with that, having paparazzi there all the time, dealing with some backlash over her articles, things like that. And so this one has a very, like I said, a different feel. It's more, truthfully, it's more real life. And she's having to navigate that, and it's kind of fun to see that in a story, especially a romance, because so many times we have that, yes, we do have some sort of conflict, but most of the time it could be easily, even this one could have easily been avoided by conversation between them. I don't know. I'm enjoying the conflict going on in this one. And so I'm going to keep reading it and then go from there. I was mistaken a little bit. I thought that Touch of Ruin was going to be a touch of darkness from Hades' perspective. And I think that's actually the Hades series. It's a separate series from this one. And I think that's the one that gives his perspective. But I'm not 100% sure. I am still enjoying it. It is one-sided still. We get all of Persephone's inner turmoil and nothing from Hades except for what he tells her. And that's some of the conflict going on in this one. But like I said, I'm enjoying it, and I am going, see, if I were to think rating wise, I don't think it's gonna be as high for me as the first one, but I think that it's necessary, because so often we do see those romances with the perfect ending. The story ends and where A Touch of Darkness did, and we don't see what happens next. And so we can close the book and assume they live happily ever after and no more problems. And this one does cover those problems that come out. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. This next week is going to be another kind of weird week. It is 4th of July coming up, and so we are going to have some things go on. I don't even know if we're doing anything for the holiday or not. Sometimes we'll buy a few fireworks and do that, but fireworks are getting expensive and life is getting expensive, and so it's one that's kind of annoying. And I really don't care if we do fireworks or not. They aren't big loud noises, really aren't my thing. But my daughter loves them, and my husband loves them. So we'll see how this goes, and what they're gonna do. But I foresee a lot of afternoons in the pool, but my husband also asked that we work on the backyard this week as well, because we've got a lot of bushes and stuff growing up. So we'll probably do that this coming week. But that's all for another blog. Alright, guys. It is Sunday afternoon. It's 5 o'clock. And I just finished A Touch of Ruin. Now, I was a little confused because both Goodreads and Storygraph set up the Hades and Persephone tale from Persephone's perspective as its own series. So it's one, Touch of Darkness was 1, A Touch of Malice was 2. I'm sorry, A Touch of Ruin was 2, A Touch of Malice is 3. And on Kindle, they have it listed as Hades and Persephone being combined with Hades series. Hades series, beginning with Touch of Fate, is the same story but from Hades' perspective. And I was really excited. I love stories like that. I read I'm pointing to it behind me. I just went blank. I read the Twilight series and loved Midnight Sun. It reinvigorated the series for me and just really added a different perspective and different insights that I didn't have before. And so with Hades, I was really excited for that and kept saying, oh, the next book is Hades' perspective. But then Storygraph had Touch of Ruin as the second book. So I read that one, but then that one's continuing the story again from Persephone's perception or point of view. And so I was lost, but I figured it out today. So I am probably going to go back and read Touch of Fate and Hades' perspective for the second book. At the end of the month, because technically it is July now, and I have a lot of NetGalleys to get done. The nice thing is that I do have access to them through Kindle Unlimited, and so I can read these and still stick with my Kindle month. So as you can see, if you watch the whole thing, I did finish. Sorry, I had to double check my numbers. I did finish 3 books this past week. I finished Saint, which was the continuation of the Bell Brothers story. I finished Vengeful, which is actually over there on my shelf behind me. And that was the second book in the Villains series. And then I finished A Touch of Ruin, which is the second book in the Hades and Persephone series from Persephone's perspective. Overall, a pretty good reading month, or reading week. My month, I was a little underwhelmed by how much I actually read in June, especially comparing it to April and May's reading, but that is fine. It happens. Some months are going to be more book heavy, others are going to be more life heavy. But I had a great week hanging out at the barn, spending time with the horses, spending time with my daughter. In the car, we were listening to Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, and we will continue that as we go forward. But overall, it was a great week for us. And I, as you can tell, did not die of heat stroke this week, which is good. But that's all I have for us this week. I will see you guys next time. Bye.